Female pastor, top tier gangster, says Clansman gang trial witness. Former gangster on Thursday outlined the roles and ranks some members played in one Dan faction of Clansman gang, which is alleged to have carried out several murders and arson attacks in St. Catherine over 4 years. The male witness also testified that the lone female member of the gang, Pastor Stephanie Christie, was a top-tier member of the gang led by Andre Blackman Bryan. The feared gangster is the leader of the One Dan gang. Bryan, Christie, and 31 other men are being tried in the Home Circuit Court under Criminal Justice Suppression of Criminal Organizations Act 2014, better known as the Anti-Gang Organization, in the judge-alone trial. The witness, who had previously told the court that he was the gang's banker and Bryan's personal driver, outlined the gang's organizational structure to the court, which he had the top-tier members being followed by foot soldiers, dons, and killers. Top-tier members of the gang, the witness explained, were gangster more than gangster. He testified that based on the fact that Christie was in charge of the gang's business affairs, she would be considered a top-tier member, meaning a gangster higher than foot soldiers. Foot soldiers were gangsters who were responsible for killing people and carrying out other duties for the gang, according to the male witness. Concerning Christie's other roles as a top-tier member, the witness claimed she would communicate with the police if there is a problem with gangsters and go to the police and find out the nature of the problem. Further, the woman would allegedly deliver sensitive message on behalf of Bryan if he wished to not speak on the phone, among other roles. Other top-tier gang members the witness claimed were Kevin Green, said to be Bryan's brother, and men known by the alias Sickhead, Kubi, Andrew Fang, and Haggis. Of note, men such as Mackerel, Taurus, and Frazzle were considered top-tier gangsters but were now considered deceased, the witness revealed. In relation to foot soldiers, he told the court that some of these gangsters were more respected than others based on the number of people they killed. One popular foot soldier, the witness told the court, was accused of Dylan McLean, who was also allegedly the gang leader's bodyguard. Another accused, Joseph McDermott, was also named as a foot soldier. The next tier of the Clansman One Dan gang incorporated the Dans. These individuals control several sections of crime-plagued Spanish Town in St. Catherine and are responsible for what the witness described as the well-being of the residents of those communities. However, the Dans also determine who fi dead and who fi live in these communities, the confessed gangster alleged. He outlined that a gang member known as Gully was the Don in charge of Rivoli, while Termite was the Don for Top Banks. He also testified that whenever Termite was detained by law enforcers, a man known as Sickhead would act in the position until he returned. A gangster known by the alias Smokey was allegedly responsible for the community of Waterloo Lane, while Richie, another gang member, was said to be the Don in control of Lariston. The keenly watched gang trial is to continue on Monday morning with further testimony from the witness. The trial began on Monday, September 20, with Brian and his co-accused all pleading not guilty to the charges against them. The men and women have been charged with multiple offenses, including being part of a criminal organization, illegal possession of firearm, illegal possession of ammunition, facilitating conspiracy to murder, and facilitating arson. The offenses allegedly occurred between January 1st, 2015 and June 30, 2019 in St. Catherine. The proceedings are being heard in two courtrooms with approximately 40 attorneys and 43 witnesses being involved in the matter, which is likely to span at least several weeks, possible months. The trial is being presided over by Chief Justice Brian Skies.